Greetings. I'm coming to you live from my home office where I spend a lot of time in here, and one of the things I like is I get Sirius XM satellite radio in here, and I really enjoy it because it gives me lots of different channels, lots of different formats, music. I get the very best and the very heaviest of today's new rock, and then I also get lots of politics and political formats from different points of view. And I want to show you a couple of things here. A couple of stations I get as we take a look at this. One of the channels I get here is channel 125, Sirius Patriot. Now before I go any further with this, let me just stop here and ask you, what kind of talk do you suppose, what kind of a format do you suppose might be coming from a station with a name like Sirius Patriot? Let's just check in with them for a moment, see what's happening, shall we?
Issue is addressed. I can't give you any money. If you want to think that I'm lying with that one,
okay, sounds like Sean Hannity. And they do come in with a pretty heavy dose of Sean Hannity and Bill O'Reilly, and Glenn Beck, I think, is on here, along with several other decidedly right-of-center talk show hosts, which I suppose is fine. Makes for interesting radio, but then you go a little bit further down the dial, and you get channel 127, which is just simply called Sirius Left. Also, a really interesting station on its own. They've got hosts like Ed Schultz. He's pretty good. I've heard Rachel Maddow on there a couple times, and she's really good. But here's the interesting thing. The left of center station, they just call it Sirius Left. But the right of center station, they call it Sirius Patriot. Now, don't you find that to be kind of peculiar? I certainly know I do. Almost as if they're trying to suggest that all patriotic thought leads to a right-of-center point of view. And come on, really? I mean, is that really what we're down to in this country? Because I don't find that to be the case at all. I have lots of friends in my life, some right of center, some left of center, most of us somewhere in between, but really all across the board. But I think one thing we all have in common is everybody loves this country. We all want we all want what's best for it. And I don't think there's any reason to question or doubt anybody's patriotism. That's not what this is about. And especially at a time like this, as we're going into an election year, I think it's important that we focus on real-world solutions to real-world problems, and each of us in our own way on how we can make a difference. That's my point. It's not about patriotic or unpatriotic. It's about working together. I want to thank y'all for watching. Really appreciate the time. I'll see everybody again very soon. Steve out.